Leute, Cramix hier, was geht, Paul Berger. Wir werden heute gemeinsam auf Craziest Moments Caught on Camera reagieren, also auf Deutsch übersetzt auf die verrücktesten Momente, die mit Kamera aufgenommen wurden. Wir starten natürlich immer rein in 3, 2, 1, lasst ein Like und ein Abo da und let's go mit dem Video.
That happen on the daily, and thanks to cameras, we get to see some crazy, unusual events. When a man was enjoying himself outdoors, he decided to take a picture of a deer when what looks like a real-life bug happened.
LOL. LOL.
At a moto racing event, a small collision happened, and when the racers got up, they observed a very bizarre event that took place. The two bikes somehow got tangled, and the two bikers watched in disbelief, while waiting for them to untangle to finish the race.
LOL! Die Motorräder tun sich irgendwie so gegenseitig immer beschleunigen. Was? Oh
when a
mein
man
Gott.
was just trying to enjoy paddle
Das sind wirklich
surfing,
verrückte
a
Dinge
group
auf
of
Kamera.
dolphins was coming by, and sadly for the man, he was kind of blocking their path.
LOL! Er wurde einfach von einem Delfin umgetackelt.
Apparently, there are some
That's
places in
crazy.
India that have some very rough roads. A man decided to make a protest for better roads by putting on a spacesuit to show how bad the roads look.
Das sieht halt wirklich so aus, als wäre er auf dem Mond, so schlecht wie die Straßen da sind.
A good lesson to learn is to never celebrate too early. At the finals of a volleyball
man soll
competition,
niemals sich zu früh
BYU
freuen.
team celebrated too early when they thought the opponent missed a save, but the ball suddenly bounced back from a speaker.
LOL!
That goes off of a speaker. Seems like this, but now potentially the Cougars have been
Ehre genommen.
that that's in play.
Well, that's a lucky bounce.
Ehre
Usually
genommen.
when buying a fish tank, you try to make it look as good as possible. A man took it to another level when he placed a PVC pipe inside the tank and created a sort of waterfall underwater, and it's very satisfying to watch.
LOL! Geil. Sieht wirklich aus wie ein Unterwasser-Wasserfall.
Professional bowling player Jay Belmo decided to partner up with a race driver to make the fastest bowling strike ever, and they managed to get a strike in a moving vehicle at 140 miles per hour.
Boah, krank.
During a race, one of the cars lost his tire going at a high speed, and in a literal 1 in a billion moment, the tire seemed to slowly go home.
I'm caught off the side of the road.
How about beautiful time? Oh, that's going to go straight over the side.
LOL!
At the Japanese
Oh mein
Ninja
Gott.
Warrior, during the
Das
final
sah wirklich
stage, the
einfach so aus wie
competitor
der
has to
Reifen hat
climb a
einfach
huge structure
Feierabend. Geht
by
einfach wieder zu
repeatedly
seiner
doing
Familie.
jumping pull-ups, and the upper body strength required is
Ach so,
next
Ninja
level.
Warrior. Okay, krass. Krank, er zieht komplett durch. Oh mein Gott.
Okay, I have no idea what rules-wise happens here, but a 1 in a million moment happened at a golf tournament when the golfer managed to hit the opponent's ball, making the
krass.
rival win the game.
Den Clip haben wir schon mal gesehen in einem anderen Video.
There are some things that you just simply can't postpone. Apparently, a wheel isn't one of them. A very strange moment caught on camera happened when a man was just driving his SUV with a missing wheel.
Warum fährt er das Ding einfach weiter? Was geht bei ihm?
Usually, it's not recommended to feed
Juckt den
food to
gar nicht.
bears because they might get aggressive when asking for more. But when a couple was in their car, they gave a slice of bread to a bear on the side with an amazing throw.
LOL, krass.
An amazing moment to watch at a volleyball game happened when two players made a consecutive 1-inch from the ground save after an opponent's strike.
Krank, krank. Beide voll gerettet. Einfach mit der Hand noch dazwischen.
In Japan, two friends managed to make a fully functional jetpack and have a playful samurai fight, which requires a lot of skill to pull off.
Bro. Bro, wie krank ist das?
In order to practice footwork, some footballers train on a treadmill and try to
Oha.
keep up with objects coming their way.
Das ist sehr krass, das ist sehr, sehr krass. Für Kopf- und Feingefühl ist das geisteskrank.
During badminton games, the birdie travels extremely fast, even getting into speeds of over 200 miles per hour.
Lol.
When badminton player David Kim was hit with a fast serve, he
Habt ihr
made
den
an
Move gerade
unexpected
gesehen?
save.
Was? Was für ein
A
heftiger
crazy
Move.
video to watch that's kind of scary if you're afraid of heights is one from NASA, which shows two astronauts during a spacewalk, fixing some cables and electrical connections. And the temperature at those heights can be very extreme. If there's sunlight, it can be as hot as 250 degrees. And if there's no sunlight, as cold as negative 250 degrees. when a store forgot to leave their side door closed, an unwelcome guest came in, forcing the store to temporarily close. And well, the bear just chilled there eating all the Reese's.
Oh, he's kind of like trying to.
I want these Reese's peanut butter cups.
Der Bär ist die ganze
Ate one.
Reese's.
Oh, he's eating it.
Hilarious.
Then moments later, a customer tried walking in and quickly
Oh.
turned around and went his way. Even though we all sometimes have a perfect timing moment, there is such a thing as bad
das
timing.
kann
When
man
a
auch schon
family
mal
was
gesehen.
leaving the store, they decided to do it at the worst
die
time possible.
einfach Ehre genommen, Alter. Voll mit Matsch, ey.
In the city of Seoul, Hyundai decided to make the beginning of 2021 special by hiring thousands of drones to make one of the most incredible New Year's countdowns. And this was also an attempt by the city to show
Krass, einfach
alternatives
mit
of
Drohnen
using
gemacht.
fireworks.
Einfach mit Drohnen gemacht. Wie geil ist das denn?
It's no secret that cats are quite independent. When a woman that adopted a kitty couldn't find her anywhere, after hours of looking, she got very worried. And that's when the kitty decided to reveal her hiding spot.
Lol.
In Limbo, you have to pass under a bar without falling. Shamika Charles decided to take Limbo to another level by limboing under a car, which was just 8 inches off the ground.
Bro. Das ist ja schon
An
unheimlich. Das
impressive
ist ja
show
schon
of
eine
coordination
Superkraft.
was when hundreds of students decided to make a countdown at a sporting event in a very unique way.
Alter. Da muss aber auch jeder
A bizarre
mitmachen.
moment seen at a CCTV footage from a subway was from a lady who was enjoying herself and basically turning the subway into her own fashion show.
Okay, sie fühlt anders. Die fühlt anders. Fühlt sich gerade anders.
Something that's not very known is that pilots are somewhat trained to land a plane on a highway, because if an emergency happens, it's a last resort move allowed by the law. A crazy
Krank.
moment at a highway happened when a small plane landed, and well, it immediately got pulled over.
Digga, er hat das Ding wirklich zwischen Autos gelandet. Oh mein Gott. Dass er das so
A
zum
not very
Landen
known
gebracht
fact is
hat,
that
krank.
octopuses can basically fit through anything. The reason being they don't have any bones, so they can basically morph into very small shapes, despite some of them weighing over 500 pounds.
Boah, die können sich überall durchdrücken.
This football player made one of the most unbelievable catches in football history.
Lol.
Sometimes one tries their best, but simply doesn't succeed. In Switzerland, there's a hotel entirely made out of snow, which basically consists in many small igloos. And well, despite of the incredible views, the temperature inside makes it a bit unappealing.
Ein Hotel
In
nur
the
aus
middle of
Schnee.
a forest in Japan, they built one of the biggest xylophones in the world, and it plays an awesome Bach tune when a wooden ball is rolled. And well, people exploring the woods that don't know about this xylophone probably get confused.
Wie geil.
Elena Radionova is a former competitive figure skater who is the national champion and recently announced her retirement from the sport, and she was known for her unique style and crazy tricks. Sometimes celebrities are not having a good day and are simply not in a good mood for an interview. When a reporter came running towards Cristiano Ronaldo, asking him questions, he decided to just throw the microphone to the lake. In Hawaii, sometimes we can see lava waterfalls, which is caused by magma punching through Earth's upper layer. And well, even though it's not recommended at all, some people actually get in boats to see it up close.
Das ist ja krank. Oh mein Gott.
A completely
Das ist ein
unusual
kranker
moment at a
Anblick.
football match happened when the ball popped mid-match, causing the game to stop momentarily to get a replacement.
Ey, ach, der Ball ist kaputt gegangen. Krass. Das passiert auch nicht oft, ja.
With so many dolphins in aquatic parks, sometimes we wonder if those types of places are ideal for dolphins to live in. A crazy invention are these robotic dolphins that look extremely real, made by a company that does movie props, and it's almost impossible for someone to tell it's not an actual dolphin. The only problem is that each one costs between $3 to $5 million.
Ach, das war ein Roboter, das sah aus wie ein echter Delfin. Lol. Lol, das sah ja echt geisteskrank real aus. Leute, das war's gewesen vom Video. Das waren auf jeden Fall sehr verrückte Momente auf Kamera. Lasst ein Like und ein Abo da und dann würde ich sagen, bis dahin. Haut rein, Leute. Euer Cramix.